let's jump right into this crazy situation. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know, and a lot of y'all don't know, that Just Hilarious just crashed out on the Breakfast Club. Yeah, she's upset that the new anchor, Loren Larosa, basically outed her. Not behind the doors, not a back door, but because she was previously working at TMZ and she just came in when Less Hilarious went on leave for having a baby right after she got one of her biggest jobs at Showland. And Loren Larosa came in and killed it. Now she's on the out, and Loren Larosa got basically the end position, and everyone's talking about it, and we know who's talking about it. Lego.
I would be less than the man I am if I really rubbed it in. But I remember one time when her and mild ass Donnell Rawlins was talking shit about me, and she said, "What he got? All he got is that 5150 show. That's all he got." Yeah. But what you got now?
And it continued.
People, Just Hilarious done crashed out. She crashed out to the max. I ain't never seen this before. I ain't never seen somebody still at a job allegedly and crash out on their co-host, crash out on their bosses, crash out on the work environment. All right, address the beef with Loren Larosa, revealed information we ain't never heard before. But it's all because of a meeting that took place earlier today that nobody knows about, but I do. It's a meeting that she sort of like hinted towards, but I know what took place during that meeting. They told her some things that gave her the impression she was essentially done at the Breakfast Club. She was a sitting duck, and we're going to address that shortly. But let's just get into this Just Hilarious crash out. So she starts off the live complimenting Loren Larosa.
Shorty is like that. Yeah. That's why I picked her to fill in for me for maternity leave. This woman every day. Every day. I don't have no reason to hate on that girl. I don't. No, I didn't like her when I came back because I'm like, all right, what's going on? What's going on? She knew it. We had a conversation. Because the anger was misplaced. Nah, it ain't even you that I don't like. I'm realizing this is the way these doing shit up here that I don't like. Okay, got it.
Jess is saying it's a surprise. Bro, we knew from day one you didn't like Loren Larosa for a multitude of reasons. Now, I knew particularly that you didn't like her when on your return back, the first show back, you chose to come in the show a little bit late so you could kick Loren Larosa out of your seat. You knew you were going to be there that day. You could have started the show. Everybody is in their respective seats, but you chose to come in late on purpose to kick her out her seat and pretty much bring the optics of, I'm back. This is my throne. She was just a guest.
Jess is back. Hello. You ready? Let's get it.
Not to tell him.
Jess, you started off the relationship with Loren Larosa as a mean girl. It was really uncomfortable watching at times. We know this.
I played the audio yesterday.
Hold up, be quiet.
Rihanna
For a long time.
and her outfit mattered.
No, listen, hush.
When Jess says her anger was misplaced, she's not wrong or she's not lying. I know directly from somebody involved that Jess Hilarious was upset that the Breakfast Club ain't do a good enough job at...
Never left. I constantly was after. I called the boss. I'm asking, all right, what's going on? Where is she going? Why is she not leaving? What's up? Why is she still on air? I was told that she was going to be the producer. She was going to be hired as a producer. Okay. Producers aren't on air though. So what's going on? Because we have a lot of producers up there already. They're not on air. What's going on? I've called and I've asked many times. That's what I got told. She's a producer. Oh, okay, cool. So I ain't asked no more. She's only on my segment. So I'm like, all right. I'm putting shit together because that's what I do. I put shit together. All right, here we go. So Shorty must about to be on the show. That's exactly what I put in my fucking head before anybody decided to come and tell me again. So I did another round of asking, all right, what are we doing? All right, well, we've always, this is the boss. We've always considered having a fourth seat. But when the fuck was y'all gonna tell me that? When was your, and this is months. after I came back. This was like 2 months after I came back from maternity leave. We've always, ever since Angela Yee left, we said that we would consider having 4 seats. So why, when me and Claudia Jordan did the guest co-hosting, or me and Kendra G did the guest co-hosting, did everybody say, oh, it ain't gonna work with 4 people? Why, right? Why was that ever even said? Why wasn't that something that was presented at the jump, like from jump, at the top of the shit? That's what I want to know, right?
Because it wasn't like that at the top of the shit. What happened was, Goofy, you had a baby, went on maternity leave right when the show was about to start making its comeback from Angela Yee leaving after 13 years. It was your turn. Everybody was excited. And then all of a sudden you had to go on maternity leave. It kind of slowed everything back down. So then Loren Larosa came through. She actually has a background in this. You're more comedic, comedy. She actually fit better, and people actually grew to like her more. She's more likable. So guess what? Producers and all of them see ratings. They're here for that. You're here for emotion. Black women don't help and like black women. Y'all tripping because now you upset when you primed and prepped her for this position, and now she got it, and now you mad. You shouldn't have had that baby at the time of starting The Breakfast Club, a show and a culture that you said you watched when you was little, and you couldn't believe this, you know what I'm saying? And then you go to have a baby, so now you outed yourself and primed and prepped your subordinate to actually be better and have a seat over you now. That's what happened, Jess.
But I'm still playing. I'm still here. Mind you, I'm not playing the game. I'm just still here with it because I'm in this. This is a fucking contract. This ain't no part-time little shit that I got. I got a contract that I negotiated and I got it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm on air. She overtalks. She's overtalking me. Loren knows she does this shit. Whatever. I've told her about this shit many a times. She overtalks me. I'm like, yo, shut up. All right.
Oh, deep.
Hush. Be quiet. Yeah, that clip that y'all saw. Yes. Shut up. Be quiet. That. You know what I mean? That's the only way to get her to hush. So I'm like, all right, cool. One day, I told her, because I went in the comments, I'm like, all right, people don't like that. All right, whatever. I'm not her mother. She's another grown woman. I have to respect this lady, but she's not gonna keep talking over me, yo. I'm already confused on why the fuck she's still here. You know what I mean? Like on air, not in the building, on air, right? So I'm like, all right. I told her, be quiet the next day. Charlmagne texts me and he says, yo, don't tell her be quiet. You tell her shut up. Play into that narrative of y'all beefing, y'all not liking each other. Why the fuck would we do that? But I'm like, you know what? All right, cool. She cool with it, I'm cool with it, because I'm not a be quiet type of bitch anyway. I am a shut up type of bitch. Ask my kids, right? Even the 7-month-old, ask her. So then I asked again, I'm like, all right, so she's gonna be the 4th host. That's what it is. Whenever we do find that, you know what I'm saying? It's just a bunch of beating around the bush, y'all. So look, she started doing the news. I'm like, all right, look, that's her segment. Take me off that shit. Y'all give her that shit. Take me off that shit. This is her segment now. This is no longer Jess with the mess. You know, got dark fast as a mother. Okay.
So there you have it, man. Jess hilarious, completely in a tirade. Because she prepped and primed her subordinate, and the subordinate actually was better at her at the job than she was. And now she's upset because she don't realize that the producers didn't say this. They're right. You're right. They didn't. You didn't. But now this is what they got. And they see that, dang, Loren Larosa actually reads and does the segment. Loren with the latest is actually better than Jess with the mess. Jess with the mess is still tea and immature. Loren with the latest sounds more mature, more current. You get what I'm saying? So there you have it, man. She still under contract. That's why she's popping it and talking it the way she is. Because if they breach it, she'll be able to sue. So she's able to do basically what Howard Stern did. You know what I'm saying? You can pop and talk because they got the contract. Now, I don't know what the stipulations is and what you can't do this and you can't do that. If it void, all that, I don't know. But she's indeed under contract. So right now it is what it is. And until further, yeah.